Hey everybody, it is Carrie Watson, and today we're going to talk about how to set up a color match response via MailChimp and Gmail. So this has several steps, but I want you to know it is super simple and we're going to lay it out for you step by step. So if you are ready to get out of your social media message inboxes and get into your email inbox, get everything streamlined, simplified, and start making more sales, then you want to watch this tutorial. So today we're going to talk about how to create the template in MailChimp with the graphics that you have received through Team True Love Tribe. And then we're going to talk about how to save that template from MailChimp as a draft in Gmail to up your chances of those responses going into your customers' inboxes rather than their junk mail. And then we're going to talk about how to use that draft, how to save that draft in Gmail and use it over and over and over again in response to your customers' color matches. So if you're ready, let's get started. First things first, I want you to create a new Google account. So if you haven't done this yet, it is a very good idea to create a new email through Gmail that is branded as your business. So for me, my business brand is Carrie Watson Co. I also have Team Blue Sparrow within Team True Love Tribe. So today I created a brand new email that is Team Blue Sparrow because that's what I wanted to do this training for, was for team trainings. And if I am sending color match responses, they're coming from Carrie Watson Co. at Gmail. It just seems more professional. So first things first, what you want to do is create a new Gmail if you have not. To do that, you simply click on your icon and then add another account, and it will walk you through step by step of creating that new Gmail account. Then I want you to come over to MailChimp. It's MailChimp.com. Here is where we're going to build a fully functioning email template with the graphics that you have, and we're going to be able to simply and quickly send emails to our customers when they send in a color match response. So I'm going to start from scratch just like you guys are here today. So first I'm going to select not login, but create an account. And so you can see I already have an account with Gmail or with MailChimp, but we're going to start from scratch today, and I am going to use that new email that I just created so that you can see step by step how to do this. Username, at Gmail. I am not a computer guru. I am not a marketing guru. I want you to know these things. So when I say that this is simple, step by step, you can do this. You can definitely do this. If you need help past this tutorial, or if you have more specific questions, feel free to YouTube them. There are tons and tons of tutorials out there. Okay, so once you've created your email, your username, your password, click Get Started. This is where the fun happens. So this is where it is important to use an email that you actually use. It's nice to have an email that you can easily gain access to. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to activate my MailChimp account. I just went to my email, activate account. It's going to open a new window, confirm that I'm a human, and then it's going to go ahead and have me automatically log in. If it's not automatically having you log in, just log in with your account that you just created. Okay. Now, you can pay for MailChimp, but we're not sending emails through MailChimp. We're not importing contacts into MailChimp. We are simply creating templates. So we want the free account. I'm going to hit complete. We're going to enter our first name and last name. What is the name of your business? It is Carrie Watson Co. Do I have a website? I'm going to select no because I really don't want MailChimp having my website. There's no point. Okay, we do have to add an address, so go ahead and fill that in. No, I do not want their special offers, and we're going to continue. No, I do not have a list of subscribers. And no, I don't want to connect my social media. I don't want to find my marketing path. All the things. No, I do not want to stay in the loop with MailChimp. I just want to create a template. So here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, if you're still following with me here, I got an error message. It was a problem with MailChimp's website. If you have that same problem, simply just go back to MailChimp.com. You're still probably going to be logged in just like I was, and you're going to be able to start from scratch just like I am right here. So know that that is not a problem with your computer. It is a problem with MailChimp's website and having too many redirects through there. They're trying to market to you too much. So first things first, we are going to start a new template. So we're going to go to marketing platform. We're going to hit campaigns and we're going to select a new campaign. So what this does is it's basically just creating like a new folder of email that your email templates are going to go in. It's just a way of organizing. So we want to create an email right here. You can also do landing pages, all kinds of different things, but for right now, we are going to work on an email. So we're going to do pretend like we're going to send an email. Here you can do color match response. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so first things first, we do not want to fill out the to, from, or the subject. We only want to build the email. So we're going to go to design email, scroll down, and we're going to go for basic, one column, full width, right here, this one. Professional tip, you will not be able to do this on your phone. Most likely. It did not work on my phone, so you're going to have to do this on a computer. So first things first, we're going to come in and we're going to delete everything that is in this content box. We're going to delete as much as we can. We're also going to delete the bottom, and we're going to delete view this email in your browser. Okay, now there are two very important things that I want to show you here. You see this light gray up at the top and the light gray at the bottom. This is your header and this is your footer. You want to stay out of this area. You only want to drop content blocks in the white backdrop. I want to skip these messages and I simply want to add an image at the very top, not up in the header, but right here in the body. Okay. Now, here's where we're going to upload an image. We're going to browse. I don't have any files here, so we're going to upload files. For my convenience, I have my files right here, and I am going to select all of them. If you are working on a computer, this is really easy. If you are working on a laptop, you can search for these, or if you're working on a computer that you can't have several windows open easily, you can definitely search for your images through Dropbox. If you have Dropbox, if you don't have Dropbox downloaded onto your computer, download it now. Okay, so I don't need the alert and I don't need this one, but I do need the rest of them because this is everything that we are going to use in our new email template. So we're going to have those selected in our search image box and we're going to open them, and this is going to upload all of these images. So to give you a download or a download of the plan here, we do plan on using the beginning, all of the same beginning and ending images. The only thing that's going to swap out within the email template to make the 5 different email templates, that way you can respond to any type of color match that you need to, no matter if they need 1, 2, or 3 highlights, sometimes 4 highlights. You have options for those. So we're actually going to set this up where you can send you can create 5 different templates very easily without having to like start from scratch. I'll walk you through each step. Don't worry. But we're going to wait for these to upload. So again, we're going to create this email template. We're going to put it over into Gmail as a draft, and then we are going to be able to send that over and over and over and over and over again into your customers. So we're going to X this out. It looks like we're done. We're going to X this out because there was a glitch and it didn't automatically X out. So let's try this again. We're going to browse images, and it looks like there is a glitch again in MailChimp's website. What is going on today? We're going to try and refresh the page. We're going to browse, and there's our images. So you guys, you have to be persistent. Don't give up. If there's ever a glitch, just refresh the page, try to start again. So we're going to start with your perfect color match at the very top of the email template. So this is the very first one that we are going to select because we're going to build this from the top to the bottom how the customer wants to see it. So we're going to insert this. So we select that one and we select insert. Now what you're going to see when this uploads and I select it, you immediately get a warning that this image is too big. You guys, this is so simple to fix. The reason this is too big is I made these images big enough that if you send them over Messenger, if you send them however you want to send them, that they're big enough that they're going to look great. You can print these and they're going to look great, but they are too big for emailing. So we're going to fix that. All you have to do is hit Let's Fix It. Now, when I say it's too big, I mean the file size is too big, not the cropping. So do not crop it, do not touch it, do not do anything else. Leave it just as it is and just hit save. Boom, done. Your page is going to automatically refresh here in just a minute, and looky there. It's all fixed. That's all you have to do. Don't crop the images. Next, we're going to save and close, and we're going to add another image right here. And we are going to browse, and we are going to add in the optional Shop Now button. So this is optional, but I'm going to show you guys how to use it. So we're going to fix it. We're not going to crop it. We're not going to alter it. We're just going to hit save because it automatically resizes the size of the image. We're going to give it a second to refresh on its own, and it's done. Save and close. We're going to add a new image. And again, we're staying within the body. We're just coming. So when I drop over here, I don't want to drop down here. I want to drop so it's connecting into the body, into the image above it. We're going to browse. And this is where we can select which one we want. So I have to look at these here. My basic one is a main highlight, a brightening highlight, a contour lip and cheek. There's an under eye concealer. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, where am I at here? I want this one right here. Okay, main highlight, brightening highlight, contour, lip and cheek, bronzer, a second lip and cheek color, an illuminator, and a setting powder right here. I want to insert that image because this is how I would most generally respond to color matches. Right here. We're going to fix it. It's resizing. Did you see that? It said resizing. We're going to save. We're going to wait just a minute. There we go. We're going to save and close, and then we're going to add a new image. Do you see the repetition here? It's really easy. We're just dragging and dropping. We're selecting the images and we're just dragging and dropping. Next, we want the brushes, and we're going to insert this that way. So do you guys see now here how we're creating this email template? Do you guys see how it's falling together so that when when your customer receives this email, all they're seeing is just one long email. That's it. They don't see the background behind it. So we're going to save this to resize it. We're going to wait just a minute, and then we're going to save, and we're going to drop another image. So I created these so that you don't have to do any of the work. You don't have to design anything. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is build it, save it, and use it. Next, we're going to insert the 5 ways to use a perfector sponge. Right? Because we want them to know about the things that they are going to need when they do their makeup. We're going to hit save. Give it just a second. Okay, we're going to save and close. Next, we're going to add the final image. We're almost done. We're going to browse, and we're going to add that thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're going to insert that, and then we're going to resize it, and then we're going to get over to Gmail. So let's fix it. We're going to save that. And there you go, guys. We have your perfect color match, shop now, your brushes, and your thank you. So you can definitely keep it just as it is, but we're going to show you how to alter this also in Gmail to personalize it to your customer. So we're going to preview and test right up here, and this is where we get sneaky with MailChimp. We're going to enter preview mode. There we go. And actually, we're going to just go ahead and we're going to X out of preview mode because we know that it's working now, right? So this is what it's going to look like in their mobile. This is what it's going to look like in their inbox. Oop, give it just a second. All right, well, we have to upgrade our accounts to see that. So we're going to X that out. We're going to preview and test, and we're going to send a test email, and we're going to send that to ourselves at the email that you plan on sending it out of. So for me, it would be Carrie Watson Co., but for the effect of today's video, we are going to send it to the Team Blue Sparrow at gmail.com. We're going to send that test. We're going to come over here to MailChimp. We're going to go to our inbox, and we're going to give it just a second. Okay guys, sorry for the hiccup in the video. It took some troubleshooting. This is a learning experience for me too, so I wanted to work out the bugs and give it to you straight and simple and not waste any more time than I had to with you watching this video with me. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I just learned when it comes to creating a draft and using your email. So first things first, after you send that test email to your Gmail account, you may not find it in your inbox. It may be, you may have to click more and go into spam. If it's not in your spam, go ahead and click the promotions under the categories tab. So for me, mine went to my spam. I had to mark it as not spam. I had to then find it in the promotions, and then I had to click, when I clicked on the email here, I have to click display images below. So this is a prime example of why we want these to come from your Gmail account, not from MailChimp, but why we just want to create the template in MailChimp and then copy everything over into Gmail for you to use over and over and over again. So first things first, to create your draft within Gmail, we want to copy all of these images in the format that they are in. So we're going to copy this over. So we're going to hit Command C if you're on your computer, if you're on a Mac. If you can also just right click, copy the old way. You definitely do that. Next, we're going to come over here and we're going to hit Compose. We're going to start a new email. We're going to expand the screen so we can see what we're working on here. We're going to select the body of the email, and we're going to select Command V to paste, or you can simply right click, paste as usual. Okay. So from here, we have our pretty email that is almost ready to send to customers. We just need to customize it. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to select just on this side of this first image because what I want to do is I want to come in and I want to add some text right here. So whether you select right here, you select right here, wherever you want to do it, just come in here and hit the return or the enter key down just to give you some space to be able to write right here in the middle. Next, you can type out whatever you want here. I obviously came prepared. So I have some text right here that I'm going to copy and paste from an email that I have created earlier using the same format. So I'm going to come in and just paste that in there. So I came in, I centered the text in the middle using these alignment keys. I bolded some, I changed the hue or the colors. I typed it all out how I wanted, but basically this is an easy way for you to simply list out their colors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in correlation with the graphic that you are going to send them. So this is again a basic color match response. It does not have a color correcting or a masking highlight. It just has the basic colors that you would send. So this, and ideally when you're sending this to customers, this is all you'll have to do is send out is to change these 8 colors, and a lot of them you'll probably leave the same in several, so you won't even have to type all of them out all the time. So this is what makes it so simple. All you're gonna have to do when you come to change this out, all you have to do is change out the words just a little bit. So now I'm going to come in here, I'm going to delete some of these so this all lines up really evenly. Now, if you are using the click here to shop now button, you can hyperlink this to an order, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a second. If you would rather simply put a link right here, right below, say shop now, just like this, and be able to just hyperlink just like this and be able to insert the link that you want to, that's fine. You can totally do that. But if you want to be a little bit extra, you can use this graphic, and I'm going to show you how right now. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going, oops. FYI, if you ever mess up just like I did, you can hit Command or Control Z. A Z is in zebra, and that is going to undo what you just did. If you want to redo, you can hit Shift Command Z. So FYI, Command Z. If you didn't know it, now you do. Okay, so we're gonna select this image. We're gonna not just select it, but we're gonna highlight it. So we're gonna click and drag to highlight that image, and we're gonna come down here to this link key right here. We're gonna, we're gonna insert a link to this image. So we're gonna hyperlink it. That's what a hyperlink is when you add a link to an image. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna open a new window if you haven't already to build their palette. So this is a really cool thing that I discovered a few months ago. If you don't do this, you guys are missing out on sales. I love doing this for customers. I create their own custom palette for them with the palette builder. Do not log in as yourself. Be logged out, completely logged out, but do be on your branded site. So make sure that your name is up here, your name, whatever it is, .mascara beauty, and that you're in the palette builder. You can do this in your party link. So if you have your party link saved, make sure that you're not logged in. You click on the party link and it will open in the party. But it does not always work to put it in their party link if they are on a phone. So if they're ordering from their phone, which is probably a lot of people, sometimes it doesn't work, doesn't go in the party. So consistently, I would suggest if you're gonna do this way, if you're gonna create a palette for them, don't have it in a party link, just reach out to them individually right after you send your color match and be like, hey, I've got your color match ready. It should be in your inbox. Here's what you need to know. I'm so excited for you to have your makeup. Be sure to order in this party so that it goes to their friends' rewards or their rewards or whoever you're using it for. Maybe you're doing, just let them know if it's your own party, let them know they want to order in that link, because that is how you fund giveaways for whatever in your group or whatever. Not saying that they're going to win, but, or that they're going to be entered to win anything, but just let them know that that's how you are able to do great giveaways in your group or your page or whatever you do. So anyways, that's my tip and trick. Here, all you have to do is come in and create a custom palette. So I like to drop the tins vertically, and you can simply just drag and drop them in just like so. And when you do that, when you have their palette created for them right here, you can see all they have to do is be able to add it to their cart. All you do is come up here and create and copy this super long link. You Command C or right click, copy, whatever you want to do. You come back to your email and you're going to insert it right here. What your URL should this link go? So we're going to go right here in the web address box. We're going to come up here and we're going to, this is very important, you're going to select this and you're going to delete it. You're going to delete this. See how long this link is? This is why we hyperlink it, because it's so long. It's going to take up a lot of room in your email and they're going to be like, whoa. So we want to delete this because it is the text to display. We don't want the text to display. We want them to be able to just click on the photo and it go to the link. So we're going to hit OK. You can test the link to make sure it works beforehand. I do suggest you doing that, and you're going to hit OK. There we go. How you know that it worked is this little window right here is going to pop up. Now this window will not show in their email, so don't worry about that. So we're going to send this to ourselves as a test on the first one that you send, just to make sure that everything is working correctly. And I sent it to the wrong email before, so we're going to make sure that I have that right this time. Okay, here, and we're gonna do test, and there we go, guys. So we're ready to send this. Okay, so it has the header, it has what they need to know, it has your name. You can also put how to contact you. It has the shop now button, or you can delete this image and you can write out your own shop now with a link. It has their step-by-step. It has the brushes and the 5 ways to use the Perfector sponge. In my professional opinion, I would suggest reaching out to them or making sure that they know in a different way, or typing it out here in bold letters to make sure to add the brush to their cart after they add the palette to the cart if you're using the palette builder. Otherwise, you'll have a lot of customers that don't add the brush to their cart and they're going to wish that they did. So we're going to send this now because it is a test. No, wait a minute, guys. Sorry, I almost forgot. Okay, we're going to leave this just how it is. We're going to take this out and we're going to do a main. Okay, we're going to do however you want to label it, but I'm going to label it a basic color match because it's the one that I tend to use the most. And we're going to save this as a draft. So to save it as a draft, all you have to do is quit typing for 3 seconds. That's it. And then you can exit out. So now you can come over here and we're going to save it as a draft. So if I would have sent that to myself, the draft would have been gone. It wouldn't have saved it as a draft. So now when I want to send this to a customer, all I have to do is click this. I don't even have to open it all the way up. I simply click it. I highlight everything in it, or I can do Command A to highlight all of it. I Command C, or I right click and copy. So right click, copy, not copy image, but copy. Close that out. We're going to compose. See, that draft is still there because I have not sent it yet. We're going to put in your perfect color match from Carrie. That way they know what it is and who it's from. You can type in an email. For me, it's going to be the test email. So I'm going to send it to myself. And if you can't tell, this brand new email is messing with me. I'm not used to it yet. I'm going to simply click, paste that all in there by using Command V as in Victor, or you can simply do right click paste, and we're going to send that. Okay, we're going to go to our inbox. Right there. There it is. Now we're looking at it just as the customer would view it. We're going to click there. It's going to take it to that pre-built palette. They're going to be able to click on that, go straight to their cart. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And I'm telling you right now, when I started doing this, my sales went up immediately. Okay. Just be sure to emphasize that they do need the brushes and the perfector sponge, you know, all the things. Okay, so we have this one email template. We have the basic email template, but what if they need an under eye concealer? What if they need a correcting highlight or a masking highlight? What if they want 2 illuminators? Totally fine. That is where you can go back to your MailChimp because you've already created it. It's already there. We're going to save this as a template. And we're going to do this as the basic. We're going to do 2 basic highlights. We're going to save that. We're going to return to the campaign. Now we're going to save this and exit. I just want to go back to my campaigns. We have the basic color match response. We're going to select this. And we're going to replicate. So now we have a color match response, basic response, copy 1. So we can change the name later, whatever you need to do, but we are going to edit the design. We're going to come in here to this one, to this image, because we're going to swap it out. We're going to replace this image with another one. We're going to insert it. We're going to fix it. We're going to save it. We're going to wait for this to refresh just like we did before. We're going to now, because it's ready, this is the one that has the main highlight, brightening highlight. Oh my gosh, you guys, did I pick the same one? Okay, hang on, we're going to replace it again. Sorry. Let's make sure that we have a different one. Okay, let's do this one. We're going to wait for this to load. We're going to fix it. I'm no different than you guys. I make mistakes. I've learned all of this, and if I can help you learn it, then that is what I'm going to do to make your life simpler and your sales more effective. So right here is the under eye concealer if they have a masking highlight or they need a correcting highlight, a main highlight and brightening highlight, and then of course contour, bronzer, lip and cheek, and illuminator. So 4 highlights and then all of the extras on the bottom. So we're going to preview and test. We're going to send this test email to Team Blue Sparrow or whatever your email is. Don't test it to my email, test it to yours. We're going to come over to our email. We're going to check our inbox. It is probably not there. It is more than likely in the, it's not in spam, so it's going to be in promotions right here. We're going to click on that. We're going to hit look safe because we know it's from us. And there it is, guys. So then we're going to come in and we're going to create a whole new draft just for this one. So again, we're going to copy and paste this. I'm going to do it more quickly this time. Okay, copy. We're going to compose. We're going to do under eye and masking. We're going to copy this in. Make sure everything looks okay. We're going to come over here. We're going to enter down so I can type some text in there. We're going to open that text, open the other email if we want, or whatever we want to do. Sorry guys, hang on here. But I'm wanting to get to here. We're going to copy that text. We're going to insert it in. Now we can change out the colors if we want to. We're going to stop typing for 3 seconds. And then we're going to close it out. Now when we go to our drafts, we have the basic color match and we have under eye and masking. So now we can go back to MailChimp and we can do it all over again with the other 3 images, right? So simple, so easy. Now, when you're ready to reply to a color match, somebody has just sent you a color match, you can simply take their email. You're gonna come in here, select the draft that you want, copy it, create a new email, paste it in, open it up so you can edit it how you want to, change out the colors, change out the link, put in their email, put in the subject, send it, and you are done. Literally, I know it takes probably realistically a couple hours for you to get all of this set up, but think about how quick and easy it is to send a color match response from your phone, from your computer, wherever you at, you can now do it. So go, get busy, run your business, do the things, pump it up, get some coffee. I know that was a lot of information, but girl, you can do this. Watch this tutorial as you are creating the account so we can do it together. And of course, if you have any questions, reach out anytime.